Imagine walking into any room, facing any challenge, or meeting anyone with total confidence. Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you there's a simple mindset that's been used for over 1,000 years to build unshakable confidence? And the best part, it's nothing like fake it till you make it. It's about mastering a powerful idea that changes everything. Confidence isn't what most people think it is. It's not about being the loudest in the room or pretending you've got it all together. True confidence comes from within, but in today's world, we're told to rely on external things to boost our confidence. Social media likes, approval from others, or achievements that make us feel worthy. But here's the thing, depending on external validation is a recipe for insecurity. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who lived over 2,000 years ago, discovered the secret to true confidence. They realized it's not about controlling the world around you, it's about controlling your mind. In this video, I'll show you how Stoicism can help you build a confidence so strong that nothing and no one can take it away. Let's be real, most people struggle with confidence. Maybe it's the fear of judgment, the tendency to constantly compare ourselves to others, or that nagging feeling that we're not good enough. We've all been there. You're gearing up for a big moment, a job interview, a date, a presentation, and suddenly a wave of self-doubt hits. What if I fail? What if they don't like me? What if I'm just not enough? These thoughts can be paralyzing. The problem is that we've been taught confidence comes from external factors. We're told to look the part, act the part, and everything will be fine. But let's be honest, how often does that really work? External confidence is like building a house on sand. It collapses at the first sign of trouble. The Stoics knew this, and they offered a completely different approach. At the heart of Stoicism lies the concept of the dichotomy of control. It's a fancy term that means there are two types of things in life: things you can control and things you can't. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, put it this way: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Think about this for a moment. Most of the anxiety, fear, and insecurity we feel comes from trying to control things that are out of our hands. What do others think about us? That's not under our control. Will we succeed at every attempt? That's not entirely in our hands. But how we respond to these situations, that's 100% up to us. Here's an example. Imagine you're giving a presentation. You've done your research, prepared your slides, and practiced your speech. But as you step on stage, your heart races. What if the audience doesn't like it? What if you forget your points? The Stoic approach would be to focus only on what you can control. You can control your preparation, your effort, and your mindset. You can't control the audience's reaction, so why waste energy worrying about it? Another key Stoic principle is the power of perspective. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, taught that it's not events themselves that upset us, but our judgment about them. In other words, it's not the situation that makes you nervous or insecure, it's how you interpret it. Change your perspective, and you change your experience. For example, let's say someone criticizes you. The natural reaction might be to feel hurt or defensive. But what if you viewed the criticism as an opportunity to learn and grow? What if you saw it as feedback rather than a personal attack? By shifting your perspective, you take the power away from the critic and keep it for yourself. The Stoics also practiced something called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This means imagining the worst-case scenario and mentally preparing yourself for it. It sounds counterintuitive, right? But it's incredibly freeing. When you've already accepted the possibility of failure or rejection, it loses its power to scare you. You realize you can handle it, no matter what. So, what's the secret weapon for unbreakable confidence? It's this. Focus completely on what you can control and let go of everything else. This simple shift in mindset is a game changer. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and self-doubt. You become unshakable. Let me share a story to illustrate this. There's a famous stoic anecdote about Agrippinus, a Roman statesman known for his unwavering resilience. One day, he was informed that he was being exiled. His response? He calmly continued his daily routine, saying, "If I must be exiled, then I'll go. But first, let me finish my lunch." Agrippinus understood that he couldn't control his exile, but he could control his attitude and actions. That's true confidence, the kind that nothing and no one can shake. You don't need to be a philosopher to apply this. Start small. The next time you feel nervous or insecure, ask yourself, what can I control in this situation? Focus all your energy there. Over time, this habit will transform how you see yourself and the world around you. Confidence isn't about being perfect or always getting it right. It's about believing that you can handle whatever comes your way. The Stoics showed us that true confidence comes from focusing on what we can control, changing our perspective, and preparing our minds for challenges. These practices don't just build confidence, they build resilience, courage, and inner peace. Subscribe to the channel for more life-changing insights, or watch the next video to dive deeper into Stoic wisdom.